emhlabeni kaJehova subscribe nina futhi nibabi if ubhekele channel for 10 minutes longer na subscribe umubi dog. That's why bakuchithela ngoba awuna commitment, unama commitment issues. Subscribe lapho ngeke sizwe ngawo.
Dumelang ahile, I hope you're good. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Olumpilo, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back, family. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to your girl's channel because I need my family to grow that prayer. Yeah man, welcome back to my channel and to my returning besties. Thank you so much for your continuous support. Continue showing your girl some love, and I really love the engagement from my previous uploads. So engage with my videos so that I so like, yeah, you know the vibes. So yeah, without wasting any time, today I am here. We are having a sit down child. So today we are doing a story time. Story time child. So yeah guys, I'm having a drink with me as I tell you guys the story child. So yeah, guys, the title of my story is that, what is my title actually? My labor experience at a government hospital. Yes, that's right. So yeah, I'm gonna be giving you guys the story time of my experience at the government hospital. So yeah, back in 2020 something, yeah, back in those days child. So what happened? So I used to go to a doctor, also a clinic, so that because I didn't have a medical aid, so I had to go to the clinic so that they can tell me where I need to give birth. So yeah, I went to my last appointment. I was, how many weeks was I? Like mola mama fellow mola, I can't remember. Is it 39? I think I was 39 weeks, or before that, I can't remember. But yeah, that was my last appointment for the clinic. So they checked my high blood, they did all those things. So while they were checking my high blood, apparently my high blood was too high. They just put me aside and they asked that I sit for a while, and then they're gonna come back and check it again. And they eventually came back. It was still high. I think they checked 3 times, if not 2. So they told me that I should go to the hospital because apparently I'm a high risk or what. The next day sharp, I went to the hospital. And when I got there, they checked my high blood also. They checked everything. They did a sauna and everything. And from their side, they were like, we need to draw your blood and check what's going on because your high blood is fine today. I don't know why they sent you here and what. They took my blood and they said I must come back the next day. And the day I went to the hospital, it was on the 14th. I went on the 14th and they drew my blood and they told me to come back on the 15th. Can I go get December, guys? Sharp. On the 15th, I went back to the clinic to check my results. Chiki. Hey, I'm a high risk. I didn't even know what was happening. 2 minutes high blood. 2 minutes. Hey, your pregnancy, your belly is too big. What's going on? Like, it was a lot in J. I was sharp. They took me in. They admitted me, guys. Like, bang admit but when I high risk. Okay, sharp, high risk. Okay, fine, but why am I sleeping here, guys? Why am I sleeping here? Mind you, it was my first experience. I don't remember, or maybe when I was younger. So yeah, it was my first time and I was like, oh my god, sharp. I slept or for the first day, which was on the 15th, I asked my man to bring my stuff and everything because I was admitted. So sharp, they had to monitor my baby and I and everything. Sharp, it was on the 15th. On the 16th, ke holiday. Like, ke hospital. Sharp, on the 16th, I'm still at the hospital. They've been checking me, trying to monitor my baby's heartbeat and everything. And eventually they told me that I need to be induced as soon as possible. So they had to transfer me to another hospital. They didn't have the capacity to induce me, so I had to be taken to, it's an academic hospital. So yeah, they had to take me to an academic hospital. So yeah, they didn't want to take their chances, so they told me that I need to wait for a bed for the other hospital to call them and they're gonna take me there. I think I stayed 2 days at the first hospital. 2 days, was it 2 days? Yeah, I think 2 or 3 days I stayed at the first hospital. Like, nikina in my own room. Ke fit go private, what ke go di Mediclinic and stuff. Sharpo. The food was not bad. I don't really have a problem le dijo tsa ko sepetlele, or maybe corona le stuff was busy. It was giving. The food was not bad. Sharp. I stayed for 3 days. It was 3 days. On the 15th, I get 16, 17, yeah. And on the 18th, that's when I was transferred to the other hospital. So sharp. Before they transferred me to the other hospital, like, they've been trying to call them for the past 3 days. Baba phonela, and they were like, do you guys have a bed space to go the inducement ward and what. They didn't have a space, guys. They didn't have a space for me, and they were like, no, she must stay there until, I get you guys are also monitoring her, and once there's a space, you guys can bring her. Our sharp, I want to there's no space. I want a space. Our sharp. I remember on the last day when I had to go there, I was even crying to my mom and my man. I'm like, they must take me home. I'll come back if anything happens. I even tried to discharge myself. No, it's fine. I can sign the papers and what. It's on me should something happen, because I was so tired, honestly, because I felt like there was nothing wrong with me. Why am I here? They tried to call the hospital again and ask if there's space now, and they said there was no space. So they like forced them to take me. They even said that I'm supposed to, I need to have a emergency C-section. That's the only time the medics came and they took me to the other hospital. Sharp. When I got there, they took me to this room. They're busy preparing paparadi scrubs, those plastic things. I was sharp. What were busy? And now I'm there eating my apple, and they were like, Wena, oh young emergency. Emergency? No, why? Bari Pella, the medics, about this Bari, you are supposed to have an emergency C-section. I was like, no ways, bruh, no ways. I'm not supposed to having any emergency. I'm fine. I'm just waiting for space to go the inducement ward. And they were like, so we thought what that's what they said. I was also lost because they didn't even tell me who hour. We are taking you to the hospital and we're gonna tell them that you are supposed to be induced. I mean, you are supposed to have an emergency C-section. Guys, imagine if I was not eating Apollo yaka. Like, I was gonna be taken to that room and then give a shock and be like, guys, what's going on? So yeah, finally Apollo yaka yatlayang tusa, guys. I know Adamiana Jile yabaizisa the whole of everything, but na Apollo yaka insizile, because what the hell? Nakobona batho ba bia dikero and stuff. Oh my god. Our shapo. And they were like, since you are already here, we might as well look for a bed for you. Our shapo. They another doctor came in just to check on me, how everything is going. Like, my belly was so big, guys. My belly was so big that doctor even asked her, are you sure you're not having twins? She even did a scan also just to double check if I don't have twins, guys. Our Shabu, she checked, everything was fine. I didn't have any signs of another baby. I pickling guy. So yeah, they took me to this. There was a space at some ward. I don't know what that ward was for. I don't know what it was for. So yeah, it was 6 of us in there. Our Shabu, Achila. It's on the 18th. I'm at the second hospital where I'm supposed to give birth. Our the 18, the 19, the 20. On the 20 was my due date. So they waited for my due date to check if I'm gonna have contractions, and if I don't have contractions, they'll just have to take me for inducement, but I'll still have to wait for space to go the inducement ward. It was not a place where they induce people. So sharp, I waited on the 20th. They even tried to, there are these balls, man. I forgot the name, guys. It was years ago. Those balls, they tried to, it was a ball actually or something, I can't remember. They tried to put it in just to vavasa my contractions. Maybe I might get contraction and start dilating. They tried that method. That method didn't work, guys. Didn't work for me. They tried it for the second time on the same date, but different times. They tried it in the morning, they tried it in the afternoon, but it didn't work, guys. I'm not, nothing is happening, guys. I'm fine, like nothing is wrong with me. Hey, sharp. So I'm starting to panic. This is my true EDB date. Why am I not having any contractions? Like and guys, give first pregnancy, so yo, the trauma, the stress I had, yo, it was on another level. Sharp. Already 21. The 21 pela on the 21 was my, I think on the 20th I was 40 weeks, guys. Like 40 weeks, guys. So nahana, the stress I was in, I was like, what's going on? 40 weeks I'm supposed to be giving birth. Like what the hell? I was up already 21 and nothing is happening. I was up every day. Like necessarily I was a regular, like everyone knew me, like go that hospital because I stayed for long, guys. Go to the doctors, even they came back. Oh, Mpelo, you're still here. I'm like, guys, take me there, please. I want to go home. I cannot be eating Christmas in here. Like, what the hell? No ways. I was up on the 22nd of December. I started having back pains, like it was burning shabu. Like I had the pains, and the pains were paining but not really painful like that. It was a maza shabu on the 22nd in the AMs. I think it was in the AMs. 23 in the AMs. I started vomiting, like I was just wishing. I started vomiting, and when the nurse came over, she was like, Sissy, if you need to go, if you feel like you need to poop, please don't go, ne? Just come and call us, we're gonna assist you. Wash up. I was vomiting. Like, shout out to that nurse, guys. And she was an old person, like not really old, but she was old enough to be my mom and stuff. And she came, she was, I don't know, it's fine, I'll do it for you, guys. Kisses to that woman. She's a woman. Basadi. So yeah, she was helping me, guys. Go sharing a whole lot of minutes. So yeah, she was helping me wipe my vomit. She was trying to help me. I must sit like this and do that, and like one channel. So later in the morning, around, it was still the AMs actually, around 5, I think they were coming to serve us tea around 5. Around 5, the lady came and tried to give me tea, and I was like, no, I don't need anything, I just want to get this baby out of me, child. She was like, no, you must take tea, Nyana. And I was like, no, I'm fine, I don't need tea, guys. And I told her that I don't need tea. And what happened? Around 6:30, almost 7 o'clock, to 7 after 6, somewhere there, I started having, like, the contractions were really bad, to that extent that the nurse had to come, the sister had to come, she had to check if I am dilated as yet. So the time she came, I was 2 centimeters dilated. That was before the tea lady came. She came to check. I was 2 centimeters dilated, around 7, half past 6, somewhere there. She came again to check. I was 4 centimeters dilated, and she was like, now we can take you to the labor ward. She told me to pack my things. I packed my things and left. So guys, guys. I was sharp. I went to the labor ward. I thought I was gonna get there. I didn't have an experience here. When you give birth, maybe they are watching you. There's also, like, where I was, but there we were just sleeping, nothing was happening. I thought there was gonna be people also giving birth and stuff. I had my own room. A young, guys, the doctor was young. She was young, child. I was scared for my life because she was doing everything alone. So I was like, oh my god, oh my god. So eventually, like, she really helped me, guys. She really helped me. She was the best, guys. She checked me. I was 6 meters dilated, and she told me to sit in this certain position so that I help my body to dilate and whatnot. I did that, and guys, begunzima. That time my man was busy calling me, and like, I took my phone and put it in my bag, and I was like, no ways, I'm not gonna deal with this, no ways. Mind you, it's his birthday on the 23rd. It's his birthday, so he was busy trying to call me. And then I had some doctors came also just to check my progress, and it was breakfast time. They gave me oats, and that lady asked me to eat, and I was like, oh, I can't eat, I don't have the strength, Baba. I don't have the strength to eat. I don't want food, I just want to give birth and go home. I tried to eat the oats, but I couldn't stomach the oats, so I had to stop trying to eat. I think I stopped eating oats for a while after Moyo. I gave birth. The doctor who was assisting me, she was alone. She assisted me. With only 2 pulls, guys. Only 2 pushes. Only 2 pushes. I gave birth to my healthy baby boy. And another thing, guys, when we were going to my private doctor, she said it's a girl, but she wanted for me to come on, I don't know how many weeks was it, for me to come and just double check if it's really a girl, because she did say that they do hide what, so you won't be able to see properly and what. So guys, my men's bosses, they bought us clothes and stuff. Girlies, guys, and the holy purple, the holy pink, holy the unicorn, holy the Barbie girl vibes. Our motho atla a he thowela, I'm a boy. Hey guys, the trauma. If I was with someone in that room who was giving birth also, I was gonna think somebody switched my baby, because no ways, I know I was supposed to deliver a girl. What the hell happened? So yeah, I gave birth with just 2 pushes and to a healthy baby boy. And then I didn't have any stitches, guys. God is good, God is amazing. While I was in that hospital for almost 2 weeks, because the other thing was that my baby is too big. It's a big baby, but I didn't get any stitches. I get a stitch, I just saw the needle there, but they didn't use that needle on me, child. Like, I don't know how I did it, guys. It can only be God. I really don't know how I did it. It can honestly be God, because I only did 2 pushes, and the last push was for the placenta. So like, after giving birth, they check the baby if everything is fine. So I had to, they didn't bath my baby. They did, I don't remember. So I was supposed to breastfeed my baby and everything. I was sharp. Yo, that process, I don't like it. It's not nice. So yeah, the first weeks, guys, it's hell. But yeah. And yeah, what happened after I breastfeeded my baby, my man came, my mommy came, like, it was all jolly and stuff. Like, everyone was shocked. And then okay, Rendani. Where's Rendani? Because I was planning to name my baby girl Rendani, but Rendani, where's Rendani? And we decided to name our baby Ro Amohetsi, meaning Ro Amohetsi unto Ulumushimani.